G'day homos, Aussie Flying Ace here with another video for you, all unedited and uncut. Well, except for this bit. Yeah, no, how's it going? Now, this is a tricky one, right? Before you keep watching, I'm going to give you a trigger warning right now. I'm probably going to say some stuff to hurt your feelings, or stuff that's going to bother you. Elliot Rodgers. Now, you've probably heard about this guy, Elliot Rodgers. If you haven't heard about Elliot Rodgers, go and, Google search and read a news story or something. I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened, right? He went and killed a couple of people. Well, not a couple of people. He killed 6 people, 7 including himself, and he injured 7 people, right? Now, where do I start? I've got 3 parts. I've got 3 parts for this video about Elliot Rodgers. Now, he out of the 6 people he killed, 3 of them he murdered with a knife. I'll get to that point later on. He is the son of the director of the Hunger Games. Okay, he's privileged, you could say. Now, the 3 parts I have here start with number 1, the privileged part. Doesn't matter, he was fucked in the head. Excuse my language, but he was. He was messed in the head. Doesn't matter if you're privileged or not. You mess in the head, you mess in the head. But how did he get messed in the head? People are saying, well, he's pretty narcissistic. You just got to watch his videos. He's a narcissist. Mummy and Daddy obviously gave him everything he wanted. If you read a little bit of the history behind what happened, and in the past, he was very active on forums online. You can find comments that he said before. And when you read through these, you get a very strong sense that Mummy and Daddy gave him absolutely everything he wanted, told him he's a special, unique snowflake that can do anything in the world and everyone will love him. Turns out it's not true. Life's shit, get over it, it's unfair. That would have been a better lesson for his parents to tell him, I tell you what now. So, spoiled little shit didn't get the attention he wants. Basically, he wanted attention from girls, he didn't get it. So what did he do? He chucked a tantrum. Apparently, he's ex-PUA. Now that's pickup artist. So these, you're probably familiar with this, like the game and stuff like that, where these guys who aren't able to get chicks go and buy this stuff to think that they then learn how to get chicks. And then when they don't get chicks after they spent all this money, they get shitty. And they get pissed off and they go onto a forum and they complain and whinge about how they're supreme gentlemen and people don't... Pathetic. Right, pathetic. Couldn't get a root. No, that happens to the best of us at the worst of times. That happens to the worst of us at the best of times too. You can't get a root, you can't get a root. By the way, root is procreation, not procreation, but copulation. Enjoyment of the opposite sex in sexual intercourse. Getting a root. It's a bit of Australian quick for you. Point number 2, right? Pussy on a pedestal. Look, this guy just seeks the approval of women over and over. Some of you guys will know what I'm talking about, some of you won't. The guys that know what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about, you feel me. He seeks the approval of women. Everything in his life seemed to go towards seeking the approval of females. And when he didn't get that approval that he sought, he lost it. You're going to see many different types of putting pussy on a pedestal, right? There's many different types of it. It's pretty easy to spot once you got the eye for it. A good example is when one person insults another person by saying, I bet you couldn't even get laid. That's putting pussy on a pedestal. What you're basically saying to the individual is, I judge you based upon what the opposite sex thinks of you. Pussy on a pedestal, right? So this man put pussy on a pedestal so high up that the acquiring of that pussy became his only task in life. And when he couldn't acquire it, he was a failure. This is why you don't put pussy on a pedestal. He thought he was better than everyone else too. I mean, you just got to watch his videos, this crap he's saying. He just continually spits out the pronouns I, me, I. Point number 3, weapons. He killed all his housemates with a knife. Out of the total body count of 6, not including himself, half of them were killed by a knife. Stabbed to death. But no, don't focus on that. Focus on the gun he used. Because guns are big and evil and they kill people all the time. People don't kill people. Mentally deranged, ill people don't kill people. Guns kill people. Well, I've been reading too that they've been going, he's got a legally obtained handgun. And it really annoys me when they say that. He has a legally obtained handgun. Because when you read a story about a person running over someone or running down a copper, you never hear that he did it in a legally obtained car, do you? No, you only ever hear when it's stolen car. You don't hear about the legally obtained cars that hurt all the people. No, that's what annoys me. It really rustles my jimmies. Because quite simply, he had a legally owned car. And he could have used that to kill many people. He could have driven it into a crowd. He could have driven it into a house. He could have done a million and one different things with his legally owned car. Legally acquired car too. He didn't break any rules getting that car. What else good here? The cars kill more people every year in the USA than guns. You know, I've asked a couple of people in my personal life what they think. I've said to them, hey mate, just a quick question. What do you think kills more people in America, cars or guns? And all the time we're saying guns. People literally think guns kill more people in America than car accidents. Come on, people, wake up, open your eyes, stop being sheeple, pull, etc., you know the sayings. Just, it's not hard to figure this, it's not hard to see the facts, man. Look, he went to school, right? He finished school. He was homeschooled apparently after year 9 because he was bullied and his parents pulled him out, which of course didn't help the whole social thing. But anyone that's finished high school, especially chemistry, if you've taken even basic chemistry, you know how to make some nasty stuff, right? Anyone that's finished high school, that actually listened in high school, knows how to make some nasty stuff, right? He could have just made that stuff and killed people with that. Legally obtained too, mind you. Anyway. Just going to have to shut up now before the government really... I'm going to get flagged. They're going to be like, this man, he's finished high school, he remembers his chemistry lessons, we need to stop him, he's a terrorist. If this is my last video, you know what happened to me. I'm in git mode, getting well fed and well watered. Today's random fact, 1703, May 27, Tsar Peter the Great founded the city of St. Petersburg. That's an interesting side note, totally unrelated to the story. Thank you very much for watching. Please do share this video around. I'd like to get my opinion on this one out and see what everyone thinks. I am interested to see what people think about what I think of this situation. So please do share around. If you manage to garner up the energy, do please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you around like a result. If you like and subscribe, I'll make better videos.